guys, thanks for joining me again. And to anyone who's new to my channel, my name is Anne, and on my channel I review foreign shows. Like I always say, we like to travel around the world from our couches, enjoying excellent foreign content. And in the process, what are we doing? We're learning culture, language, so much bonus food, so much fun. And so today, as we travel around the world, we're back in South America. Now we've been to Spain, we've been to Colombia, but this time we're stopping in Argentina for this really hilarious movie that is new on Netflix. Now in English, they're calling it So Much Love to Give. However, if you look it up in the Spanish world, if you will, it's called CORAZÓN, Loco. And I may not be saying that correctly. So it's CORAZÓN, Loco. And I believe corazón, when I looked it up, it says heart. And then loco, I believe it's something like really somebody who is crazy, if you will, which makes sense when you watch this. It's really, really funny. Anyway, so let's get started. This show, like I said, it's a movie. I would say it's in the genre of comedy and romance is kind of the genre I would put it in. And like I said, it's from Argentina, so it's in Spanish, and so definitely, like with all foreign shows, there is subtitle. But what we always say, to make it easier, make the subtitle bigger, and then your eyes don't bother you as much. And when the show is really, really good, like I always say, you forget you are reading. Anyway, this show called So Much Love to Give, is about this guy who's being played by Adrian Suar, and he is living a double life, which is very, very interesting and funny. So he's married to those two. Obviously, they don't know, right? And his first wife is being played by Gabriela Toscano. And we're told they've been married for 19 years, and he's got 2 daughters. And then he's also married to the character of Soledad Villamil, which is her. And we're told he's been married to her 9 years, and they have a son. But what's interesting is, as the show starts, it shows where he's talking about, is it possible to love more than one person? Because I have a lot of love to give, and why not give it to more than one person? So really, that is his crime, is because he can love more than one person, right? So anyway, I was very impressed with how he kept both lives a secret. But we all know, anything kept in secret, after a while, what happens? The truth always comes out, right? So obviously the truth will come out. But so what he would do is, he's a doctor. He would go and work in one hospital for 3 days where he was with his first wife. And then the other 2 days, he's at the other hospital where he works with his other wife, who is also a doctor. And that's when he would see that side of the family. And so what would happen is he had created that situation where he would say, I have to go to the other hospital 2 days a week, and I work 2 days a week on this hospital. And then while he's over there, he has an apartment. So his apartment's on both places, so that if the wife's called, he would look like, oh, I'm just in my apartment, you know. And he would go over there, hang out with his second wife and the son, and they work together. And that was great. And then he would come back. But what would happen is he would stop at this like gas station convenience store where he would flip the cars. He had 2 cars, one for the other life and another car for the other life. And he would even change clothes. when he's with her, who's the doctor, he's all like, he has his blazer, he smells good. When he's with his first wife, he is just like maybe more like easygoing, ragged looking, like he was really playing the two characters. And then obviously, and then he would flip the cars to leave one car there, drive with the other one, that kind of thing. And what's actually strange is that you can actually tell he loved them both. He equally loved them both. He was, weirdly enough, a good husband wherever he was. Like if he was over there, he's very good to them. And when he's over here, he's very good to them. But obviously, as we all know, as the show progresses, and I like the actor, he's pretty funny. He's obviously found out. And the first wife is the one who finds out because she's like, you know what, it has so happened that for the last many years, every single time our anniversary happens, you're always at the other hospital, so we end up missing to celebrate our anniversary on the day of our anniversary. We always celebrate on a different day. So she decides, you know what, I'm not gonna tell him, I'm gonna surprise him. I'm gonna go surprise him and show up at the other hospital and say, hey, I'm gonna take you out on a date, we're gonna go for a nice dinner, and then later we'll go to your apartment, right? So girl drives all the way down there, and then when she gets there, what was crazy was, you have to see that scene was funny, was his other wife, who works in the same hospital, was there and was just saying goodbye. She was just heading out, and then here comes the second wife, and his face was just like, I'm gonna die, right? But obviously they don't know that, you know, he's married to both. And so anyway, when she comes to surprise him, obviously he's very surprised. And on that same day, they're supposed to have a date with the second wife to go to a movie. But then the first wife came and was like, it's our anniversary, we're going to dinner. And anyway, so he's trying to juggle the both. He fakes an emergency so he can run to the other one, and in the process of doing that, gets hit by a car. And he ends up in the hospital. They call the wives, and one thing leads to another. You know, obviously I'll let you watch, but obviously the first wife finds out, goes to confront the second wife, and she's just like, lies. I've been married to him for 9 years. She's like, I'll be married to him for 19 years. How about that? Like, you think you have it on me, and we have 2 daughters. She's like, you gotta be kidding me, right? What I really, really loved about this was the fact that, you know how when people find out that, hey, maybe you're dating the same guy, women tends to fight each other like, no, he's mine, no, he's mine, no, he's mine. I love what they did. She was just like, we're gonna unite forces. We're gonna teach him a lesson. And that was so much fun to watch. And I don't want to tell you what happens, obviously, because I want you to watch it, because if I told you everything, then what's the point of you watching it? But you have to see what they do to the dude. And then, obviously, what's going to happen now that he's got both women. So, which one are you going to live with? And with any of them going to allow you to live with them is the other thing. And then the other thing that is crazy is the fact that he believes he can love them both at the same time. And I was just like, buddy, you must have been born in the wrong genre, right? Or era, if you will, because in the olden days, people used to do polygamy. He would have been perfect for that. But this is 2020. Nobody's playing that game, okay? Nobody's playing that game. So anyway, I just thought it was an excellent show, worth reviewing and worth a watch. It's light, it's funny. I thought it was very well done. Obviously, it's not like anything, that's gonna do, make you think too hard. It's just a light, romantic comedy that is just fun to watch. And sometimes we just need to watch something fun and cute, especially during this time, obviously. But yeah, I say give it a try, watch it, and like I said. On Netflix, obviously, they're calling it So Much Love to Give. However, if you look it up, in the Spanish world, it's called CORAZÓN, Loco. I guess crazy heart is what it translates to. Like, he wants to justify having an affair, or being married to both and can love them both at the same time. And the way he explains it, you're just like, oh, buddy, yep, loco, loco, loco. But it was fun, worth a watch, and I thought it was worth a review. But once again, thank you so much for joining me. Please go ahead and subscribe, turn that notification button on so that the next time I'm reviewing another excellent foreign show, you're notified. And by the way, next week, we are probably gonna be in 2 countries at the same time. So join me and find out how we do that. Because, woo, it's interesting, it's interesting. But thank you so much. Deuces.